Hello and welcome to the, I guess it's November, Thornwillow Press Dispatch. But here we are, first week of December. But hey, it was a busy time with the holidays. It is what it is. This, my friends, is The Machine Stops by E.M. Forster, the old British author. Yeah, November. There we go. He is very well known for, being a British class writer, class difference and hypocrisy in the early 20th century Britain, according to Luke Ives Pontefel, right here. Room with a View, Howard's End, Passage to India, all these classic British novels. I haven't read any of them. I've seen the films, the Merchant Ivory films. That counts for something, right? But anyways, he also wrote a little bit of science fiction, very early science fiction. And this is one such example. But of course, we also have our advertisement for the 2025 Thornwillow engraved desk calendar. We also got our little thank you card. Oh, I got two thank you cards. One that actually just says, thank you. Thank you. Doesn't really show up well on the camera. And one that says, either life entails courage or it ceases to be life. E.M. Forster. Very nice. Of course, we have our engraved bookmark, which looks like the Kraken. Maybe that's just me. Of course, we have a nice little card as well with matching envelope. Perfect for your Christmas card needs. But then we get to the meat and potatoes of it. We have our dispatch title, including a broadside. 2045, the singularity. I don't know what this one is, but I like it. Nice little broadside. Okay. This broadside was printed letterpress on archival stock in July 2017 as part of the What You Don't Know Might Hurt You portfolio. Interesting. So, throwback to the past. Throwback to 7 years ago. And then we have the short story itself. The Machine Stops by E.M. Forster, featuring a VR code on the cover. I know that all three editions have a VR code on it. I don't know if it's all the same VR code, but, nothing too fancy. Letterpress printed wrappers, which, being letterpress is in and of itself fancy. I don't know what I'm saying. Nothing too fancy. It's not as fancy as oh, wow. Look at that. You can see that pressing through on the back there. Not as fancy as the Patron edition or the Centaur edition, which will be on fancier paper stock, as well as nicer. They said paste wrappers for those, but it has VR code, so I don't know if it's really paste wrappers. It seems like it's the letterpress printed wrappers, perhaps on nicer paper, but still. And then the Centaur edition, of course, being, it's in color. The Centaur edition being the only hardcover edition from Thornwillow, which is limited to 26 copies, or however many copies there are for Centaur patrons. I am content with my classic edition, month after month. Although the patron editions are very nice, and they are signed by the authors whenever possible. Obviously, it's not signed by Forster, but you will get a signature for Luke Ives Pontefel, the guy behind, the chairman, the director of Thornwillow Press. So anyways, there we go. This is one of 600 copies printed on cream white felt paper and bound in the letterpress wrappers. 150 bound on birch antique vellum bound in deluxe paper wrappers. See, yeah, it's not paste, it's just paper. 26 printed on the birch antique vellum bound in half cloth. So it is 26 copies of that. Those are very fancy. If you are a huge fan of Forster and you want a patron edition or even just a classic edition, you can pick up those after the fact once they have finished shipping out their subscribers. There'll be a link in the description below where you can go to the website and pick up a copy for yourself. But it is going to be pricier when you buy them individually as opposed to if you are subscribed to their dispatch. But then again, if you're only looking for specific titles, then, buying individual ones is going to be much cheaper in the long run than buying month after month. But me, I'm a big fan of letterpress in general, so I will continue to buy month after month. So if you want to check out in video form every single month's Thornwillow Press Dispatch title, and I highly encourage you subscribe to the channel here, because I will continue to unbox them and continue to record those unboxings and display them here for you for your viewing pleasure. But yeah, this is your entire haul for the November 2024 dispatch for Thornwillow Press. Absolutely love them. They do incredible things with letterpress printing. I'm a big fan of letterpress printing. A little big fan of fine presses, and this is a very, very cheap monthly expenditure for some fine press materials. They do have larger titles as well, such as Charlotte's Web was one of the biggest ones they just did recently. They did Ulysses in this beautiful 100th anniversary. It was a 100th anniversary for James Joyce. I could be mistaken on that. But yeah, just absolutely stunning. But anyways, subscribe to the channel. I will unbox these month after month. And if I buy any additional Thornwillow Press titles, such as the signed Tom Hanks volume, which I did, I will unbox those on the channel as well. So there's a playlist you could check out to watch all of those. I also do unboxings for a whole bunch of other small presses, as well as at least one book review a week. So there's plenty out there to keep you entertained. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Check out Thornwillow Press, and we'll see you around next time.